locations to create wallets. Just another reason why Bitcoin is the greatest money ever invented. What is up, guys? I'm excited to present to you today our Bitcoin 2025 hackathon project called Arkana Seed Lodge. My name is Uncle Jim 21 and I partnered with CentimetersDruid and BootsStripling. All right, let's dive into the slides real quick and then we'll do a demo. Arkana Seed Lodge is a geo-based brain wallet seed generator and signer with a fun retro RPG twist. Let's get started with the basics. BIP39 broke the mold, making it possible for humans to memorize a string of words and effectively bring their wealth with them anywhere in the world. But is that really the best we can do? Many people struggle to remember a list of random, unrelated words. For humans, it's much easier to remember places and stories than it is to remember unrelated strings of words. Take memory palaces, for example, where virtuosos boggle the mind with memorization feats that seem impossible. In addition to science, let history be our guide. Jesse James and the James Gang were the most famous Old West outlaws. But little known is that history shows that they were part of the Knights of the Golden Circle, a shadowy group of Freemasons quite literally hiding and burying treasure all over the United States. Using esoteric maps and Freemason cryptograms, the KGC hid an estimated $3.8 billion using these esoteric maps and cryptograms, like this example map from Arizona. When we learned about Jesse James and these techniques, our curiosity was piqued. What does burying treasure look like in the age of the Bitcoin standard? Arkana Seed Lodge allows users to take a string of 6 locations, along with the memories they hold, and turn them into a seed. Using the concept of geohashes, we can turn them into deterministic binary strings. Once generated, the user can use the application like an offline signing device to send and receive transactions. Borrowing from the 18th century Freemason vibes we got from Jesse James, we created an additional story to take users through the ritual of generating a seed. Alright, so let's dive into the video demo here. So I'm going to start at the home page, and we have the option to either go through the story or not. I'm going to fast forward through the story, but it is fun to check out. It is the story of a 17th century, 18th century honey badger that is trying to protect his father's gold from the crown. So in the story, I'm prompted to complete the Masonic ritual, and now I'm in here trying to generate the randomness using locations. So I'm just going in here, speeding through it, picking through the last few locations of the Bitcoin conference, and we're just using them to generate the entropy. And you can see that they're about the size of a city block, so you could pick locations that have personal significance to yourself and kind of use that as your mnemonic. And then at this point, you can also add in the passphrases. So going on theme, we picked some Masonic symbols. You can see all different types here. These are actually Freemason symbols. And so we go in and pick the different symbols to act as our seed phrase. And you can see it once we complete the story, we can go ahead and use the wallet or offline signer. And so I'm going to go ahead here and I'm going to try to send a Bitcoin transaction. I'm going to pick an unsigned PSBT that I made in Sparrow, and then I'm going to sign it and then also save it to the machine. And so that was signed, and now I'm going to go back into Sparrow. I'm going to go ahead and open the transaction, going to open transaction file, and then I'm going to select the signed PSBT. As you can see, it's already been sent, but the premise remains the same, that you can broadcast that transaction using Sparrow. And boom, there you have it. Using locations to create wallets and send and receive Bitcoin. Just another reason why Bitcoin is the greatest money ever invented. Go check us out on GitHub, Arkana Seed Lodge. I'm going to post the link here. Thanks.